Hi, Blue Jays. Great to see you. Well, I guess you can see me, but it is great to connect with you over the internet. And I'll be sending you a number of videos over the next few weeks and trying to connect with the things that we've been learning about at school and a few new things as well. There will be some videos about weather, and Miss Liz will be sending you some about weather and other things as well. There'll also be videos about a new book that we'll explore together. And I hope that you enjoy them. And maybe I can hear back from you on some things and ideas that you have. I'm not sure exactly how we'll do that, but we're working this out. And I hope that you will enjoy the video, as this is my first video I've made. Over here is my patio. And my kitchen's over here. And my comfy couch I'm sitting on and enjoying connecting with you this way. So a couple things I just wanted to say before I talk about today's topic is that I think you should try to follow through on the same commitments that we have at school. Remember the 3 commitments? Be safe, be respectful, be responsible. If you can do those 3 things, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a good life, or the best life that you can manage. So I want you to think about how you can do those things at home. So being safe is, of course, during this period, you're going to want to be following your parents' directions and listen to them carefully. This happens with my friends and their teenage sons right now who want to go out and do things, but we're being careful and staying inside and being cautious. So, I mean, they are going outside, and I hope that you are too. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But so listening to your parents is very important. And responsibility, that's also going to be really important too. Can you help out at home? What chores can you do? Can you keep your area clean? Can you help with your parents? Can you ask your parents, what can I do to help? That's really important. They would really, really appreciate that from you. And last, of course, is respect. And that means what? Treat other people the way you want to be treated. Okay, so when you are with your family a lot in these next few weeks, be gentle with them. Just try to be patient as best you can. And remember, you can't trade your family members in. You can't go to the store and take them back. They're the ones you have. And, as you get older, I know I used to pick on my brother when I was little, but boy, I wish I hadn't. I still feel a little bit bad about that. And he and I are good friends now. We talk quite a bit and we help each other. So I hope that you will also be gentle and patient with your family. And if you start to feel upset or impatient, what can you do? What are the things that we talk about at school that are important to practice when we're feeling upset or impatient? Can you think of some? I'm sure you can. You might even teach your family some of these strategies that we have, such as the bunny breath, right? They can always do the bunny breath. And I've seen a couple bunnies out here in the field by my house. So they can, as you do a bunny breath, remember, you breathe in short breaths, short sniffs of air until your lungs are completely full, like this. Hold it. And then out. And see if you can hold it for a count of 5. Let's see if you can do that. Bunny breath in. 3, 4, 5, and out. And I always like to do 3, so one more. Boy, it feels relaxed already, doesn't it? So remember, if you need to use those breaths, you can do them. I mean, if you need to do a different kind of breath, do that. You can introduce your family to any of the breaths. or make up a new one. I have coyotes out my window here, so you might want to do a coyote breath, but not too loud. You breathe in, hold it, look around, and don't howl too loudly. But not too loud, because remember, you're probably inside. Well, you can do it outside pretty loudly. So remember that breathing and staying calm is so important when you're with people for a long period of time. I have to do it too, so I appreciate you making an effort on that and treating your family well. I know that you'll be going outside more as the weather gets warmer, and that's a great thing to do. We're all trying to get outside as much as we can, I hope. Do you remember what season it is? It's just changed from what? It was winter, and now it's spring. It happened on March 19th this year, so we're still in the month that it changed from winter to spring. We're only about 10 days into the season of spring now. And I wanted to show you this little map, little graph or picture of, sorry about that glare, of the seasons. And there's a little song that I have that goes with them, and it can help you remember the seasons in order, because sometimes kids get mixed up about which order they go in. So let's see if I can point correctly here. So we have winter, then what? Spring, then summer and fall. Okay, so we've just passed from winter to spring, and what's next? Summer. That's not coming until June, so we have to go through April and May, and then into June, and then after summer comes fall, and then back to winter. And there's a song that I have that goes with this. And are you ready? All right, I'm not going to teach you the whole song today, but just the first part of it goes like this. Winter, spring, summer, fall, we have 4 seasons in all. Around and around the pattern goes, as around the sun our blue earth goes. Try it again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, we have 4 seasons in all. Around and around the pattern goes, as around the sun our blue earth goes. Now, there's more to it, but I'm going to ask you to do a little observation for me before you watch the next video. So when you go outside in the next couple of days, I want you to look for signs of spring. It's certainly looking springish out my window. I'm about to take a walk later with my daughter and her dog, and we'll be looking for signs of spring. I'm sure we'll notice them, and I'll bet you will too when you go outside. So if you look closely, you just look down at the ground, you look up at the trees, you look around you, you listen, use your senses. Sight, we're not touching our face these days. Sight, smell, and I'm probably not going to taste anything. And you might be able to touch some things with your parents' guidance. And what do you see that reminds you or makes you think that now it is spring? What makes it clear? Because just yesterday, there was snow right outside my window. It was still melting. So can it be spring? Because there's snow on the ground. Is that really possible? Well, think about that. Is it spring? Was there snow? Can it snow in the spring? Interesting. I've had 7 and 8-year-olds argue about that before. And I would also like you to do this before the next video if you get a chance. Let's see if I can get this the right way. So I want you to take a piece of paper and either draw the arrows between parts of it, or you could also take a piece of paper and fold it like this. You could take it, fold it in half one way, and then fold it in half the other way. And how many parts are you going to get when you unfold it? 6, 12? No, 4. So in each part, you could draw one season and put an arrow between the seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. And can you draw something in each part of the page that tells you, that would help someone else, give them a clue about exactly what season it is? If you cut them apart, could you give them to someone else and have them put them in order? Would they know, even without writing the words on it? Could they just tell from the picture? Okay, so the next time that you watch a video, I will be reading a book called Sophie, what's it called? Spring for Sophie is the name of the book. And we'll be talking about what we observe in the springtime and what do we think about it, how do we use our senses, and I will also teach you the rest of that song. So I'll probably send the words, the lyrics to your family as well. So until then, be well, and remember, be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Miss you guys, and I hope to see you in the next few weeks. Take care.